What is going on, everybody? It's Nothing But Skills here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about blueprints and how to get some of the best blueprints in the game. Now, blueprints can come from a lot of different ways, and blueprints will make a difference, and that's why we're standing in front of this crafting station. If you look right here, there's a ton of blueprints you can get, a total of 241 blueprints in the Division 2. Now, some of the best mods in the game, you have to know how to get these, right? Because if you want to unlock 20 round mags, the large pouch, the 35 round mag, or if you want to unlock some of the better crit chance, crit damage mods, you need to know where to get them. So the first place that you guys can unlock mods in the Division 2 are going to be from side missions, and you've probably already noticed this. As you guys are playing the game, you can do these side missions as you level up through the game, and each one of these side missions has a certain blueprint tied to it. Now, there are approximately, I want to say, 4 to 5 secret missions that do have blueprints too, and one of them being one of the better damage to elite scopes that you can use with the Nemesis. So that damage to elite scopes will allow you to put it like on an AK or M4, and then you can take advantage of the holster tenant on the Nemesis. Now, all of the side missions do get blueprints, so that is going to be probably the first place that you guys knock out to get blueprints you want. Now, after you have those, where else can you get blueprints? Well, if we head over to our projects and you look right here, we're going to go down to this daily shade project right here. This one is just donating. You can do this once a day. It resets. I want to say it's like 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning for me, and it's always 3 different materials that you have to donate. And as you donate these, it will say daily shade project complete. You head to the base of operation. We're going to go up the stairs, and that's where you're going to claim your blueprint. Now, you don't know what blueprint you're going to get. It can be any blueprint out of those 241 blueprints, but just know that is one way that you guys can get a blueprint. Now, we're going to see real quick that I still had one stacking on top of the other. I didn't even know these could do this, so this is new to me. I went back to look at the projects to show you another way you get it, but look, I had one more daily shade project, so that means I can actually unlock this one too. So I'm not sure if you don't do these every day if they stack on top of each other, but I had 2 of them, so usually you can only do 1 of these once a day. So I donated it. We're gonna back out, project complete, and I can go collect my blueprint. So that is an easy way. Once a day you can do that, so definitely make sure you do that once a day, and you should be able to pick up some materials pretty easy in the game. Now, another way is to do your weekly projects. Now, there are 2 weekly projects in the Division 2. There's going to be one for the theater and then one for the campus that give you blueprints. There is one for the DZ, but that one doesn't give you a blueprint. The weekly project for the campus and the weekly project for theater are the 2 that give you a blueprint. So that is one more way if you're looking at trying to get blueprints as fast as possible. If you knock both of these out at the same time, that's another way for you to do that. And not only that, you get some pretty good materials. You get some good XP, 2 equipment items. So if you have time and you want to do something besides the next step I'm going to tell you, this is another way for you guys to get blueprints in the Division 2. So now that we know that we can get blueprints from side missions, and we know we can get blueprints from daily and weekly projects, what is another way? Well, if you notice, you have these control points laid throughout the map, and these control points go up to level 4. Now, once you push these control points to level 4 by doing these side activities, every activity that is tied to that control point with that little red line, which you can do at World Tier 4 and World Tier 5, well, that's going to push it to level 4. And at level 4, once you complete these, you will get a blueprint. And you can do this as much as you want. As long as you have a control point, you can level it up to level 4, do it, and then get yourself a blueprint. So if you're in the hunt for knocking out all your blueprints, well, there's a ton of control points all throughout the map for you to knock out and do over and over and over. Once you complete a level 4 control point, you're never going to really know what blueprint you get until you go back to the base of operation and you head to the crafting station. And at the crafting station, you should have an exclamation mark on whatever blueprint you get. You can scroll down here. We have looks like a damage to elite magazine. So that's what was one of the blueprints we got. And then we can go down. We have nothing else here. We also had a holster blueprint, and it looks like we got the Yao Gear holster. So that is how you check what blueprint you get, because if you saw when I got that level 4 blueprint, it just showed a little symbol, right? It just showed a little symbol. So going back to the crafting station will show you those blueprints. Now, the raid also has some blueprints that you can get from each boss. Each boss once a week has a chance of dropping the Aces 8s Tip of the Spear blueprints, and that is the blueprint for the full set. So you might get the mask, one boss drop. You might get the chest piece, another boss drop. But that is totally random. But once a week, you have a chance of getting those blueprints. So if you're looking for the blueprints for the Tip of the Spear or the Aces and 8s, that will come from the raid. Now you do have the hardwire set, and that comes from your project. So there is a green blueprint set. If you want to pick up those, it comes from the Go project. You want to make sure that you knock out this Go project, and there's different ways that you can get it. You can just read the bounty itself, the quest itself, and it shows you. Now there are a few hidden blueprints that come from the technician field research. At 2, you get the Motherly Love gloves, and then at 4, you get the shotgun blueprint. And the gunner's the same thing. At 2, you get a chest piece, and at 4, you get the LMG. So if you're looking at getting those blueprints, those come from the projects doing that field research for each one, the technician and the gunner. You can see I only did one of them, the Motherly Love gloves. But that's how you get all the blueprints in the Division 2. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully it was informative. Remember, if you're new to my channel, first time here, hit the subscribe button, turn notification bell on so when I release a video, you guys get notified. I appreciate all the support, everybody. Until the next one, nothing but skills out.